What's up, everybody? How's it going? Today we're playing some Custom Hero Clash again. I don't know, I've just been having a lot of fun with it recently, so that's why I've been playing it. But we're playing Custom Hero Clash, and today I did something a little bit differently. Usually we kind of have our own private lobbies, right? I host with a password, and then that's where we play, that's where we go. But today I decided, you know what we're gonna do? We're going to play a pub game. So that's what we're doing. Let me go ahead and do this later. I think it's... Oh, Bash of the Deep. Oh, no. But we're gonna get marksmanship right now. And Feast? Probably Feast. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, this seems great. I have no beef with this. Of course, Greater Bash probably would have actually been the better choice because we are Drow Ranger. But hey. Anyway, Greater Bash is kind of banned. I don't know. Is it? Because again, this is not one of our private lobbies. And in the private lobbies, it is banned. But it's not a private lobby. So I'm not really sure. Let's re-roll this though. And we're looking for Mammonite. This is not very good, I don't think. Alright. We could get Winner, I guess, Berserker. Reroll. And we did not get Mammonite. So that's unfortunate. Gambler, Contrabandist, Second Chance, Berserker. Berserker is good for early game, but it's completely useless later. Duelist increases gold gained by winning duels. That seems like a lot. We could also just get Frenzy, just increased attack speed. That seems like not the worst idea. Everything else here is not really super exciting. So let's just get this. Alright, we have some extra attack speed now, which seems like a nice way to go. No Mammonite means we do want to spend our money to make sure that we actually have stuff that can help us in the early game. Although, we'll probably just get an Aghanims right away. I mean, Aghanims is just a great item for us, you know, with the marksmanship and all of that. Anyway. Hell yeah, feel that marginally higher attack time. Well, I mean, honestly speaking, I don't think I really had a great option there. Right? I didn't really feel like I had anything that made me feel particularly great about myself. Oh, let's unlock masteries. Movement speed, splash. Oh, that actually, I will equip this. Thank you. I'll gladly take some splashing. Lucky shot. Now that actually doesn't sound too bad. It's kind of like a bit of a strange, bit of a weird Greater Bash. It just disables things from attacking. Doesn't seem like a bad choice actually. Okay, we've got Shadow Realms versus Static Link. But there is an Aghanims here. You know what? I think the Aghanims, as long as we see detection, I'm just gonna go ahead and hope that we see some detection. Nope, but we do have wind runs, so I guess that's good. I don't know. Alright, so I did waste my money here, because the Tusk is just going to be invisible. Alright, so it seems that the pups do know to buy detection. Unlike us, we're scrubby and we do not buy detection. No, we suck. So, there we go. Unfortunate little outcome for us right there, but I suppose that's just how it goes sometimes, right? Go get it? No. I mean, this will come off cooldown eventually. It's just not going to actually be enough damage. Is it? Maybe. No. No. It's a shame. It was really, I mean, this was a very, very winnable fight. Playing a public match. Yes, I thought that in a public game, we have a more appropriate training environment in a way, right? Where we are playing against people the way that they usually play and not the way that we usually play. And that may seem like the same thing, but I don't think it actually is. I think the greater public plays the game a little bit at least differently from us. And so... you know, gotta prepare for the tournament. That's really... Don't attack while that's going on, you idiot. You just wasted 2 hits of really chunky lifesteal. Come on, my guy. Alright, Onyx versus that guy. Both have Burning Spear. Huh. I think Anchor Smash? Oh, this guy has Brute as well. Yeah, okay. Okay. We'll max out Feast because it's mostly attack speed. That's mostly what I care about. Alright, like I'm going for Feast mostly just to increase my damage output right now. I don't really care that much about the survivability. Alright, very good. We won ourselves a bet. I feel good about it. And now we have marksmanship. And that's the really important thing. That's the really powerful ability here. Alright, I guess like the rest of our stuff isn't too bad either, but we do really need the marksmanship mostly. Okay, so this is kind of nothing. I'm probably just gonna get Insatiable Hunger, because Insatiable Hunger is at least decent against heroes, right? Insatiable Hunger we can use, so I think that's gonna be okay. Okay, so what are we looking at here? Blade Mail, you actually are a champion, you're a trickster. Whew, okay. Feast, and then Finger of Death, Blade Mail. I'm gonna go like this. But I'm gonna keep this bet small. I don't trust these people. So I'm gonna just kind of keep it chill. Alright. Wait. I had that wrong. See, look, that's why we didn't bet too much. We gotta keep it safe, right? These people are unpredictable, and we don't really know what they're gonna do. Okay, so looking at this here, Requia should win. Really, like by all measure. This Windrun Shadow Realm already. With Aghanims, keep that in mind. It's gonna go what, Borrowed Time? But Burning Spear? Small bet again. We're gonna keep it to very small, tiny, careful bets. Because that's really the only thing that I feel we can safely do. Oh, I'm glad that I bet on Requia. I bet on Requia, right? This time I bet on Requia. I think. Whew, I don't know. I've got a brain like a sieve. Alright. Wait, does the OD has more HP, right? Yeah, so this is just a clean win. Very good. Very good. We made some money off of that. I'm happy. We get ourselves our Aghanims, which we'll see how useful that is. I don't think I'll actually max out my Feast right now. I'm gonna go for Lucky Shot. Because Lucky Shot is going to be what actually wins me the fight against this Monkey King. I can win this fight, I just need to get kind of lucky with Lucky Shot. And there we go. Alright, I just need to get Lucky Shot again. Lucky Shot, come on. Come on, Lucky Shot, there we go. Just give me another one. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, that was... Come on, man. Come on, man. I suppose that's just how it goes sometimes, right? Axe Infernal Blade OP. There was no Aghanims there. That was just normal Infernal Blade. I just got unlucky.
Had to use it on my favorite streamer.
Hey, thank you so much, Mr. Krieger. That is very nice of you. I appreciate that. I guess Blur for the early game. It's not actually that useful though. Maybe we should get Omni Slash instead. Hey, and Van Buiten. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. You don't have Aghanims yet. You have this Lotus Disc, which will return the... I'm gonna go like this. Mostly because, first of all, I think people will guess that the other guy will win. Oh, I guess it's actually pretty even. But, you know, I also think that the Lotus Disc returning the Finger of Death would just be devastating. Alright, +5 into all stats. And this is... I don't feel so good about any of this. I mean... Do we care about Blur? I guess Blur is not a bad... Blur is a good ability, right? We could also just get like Chaotic Offering. And just... You know... Just drop the ultimate. Like, not even get any sort of synergy. Don't even get any sort of nonsense, right? Don't try to build around it in any way. Just have it. I already have Aghanims, and then just use it for early duels. You know what? That actually seems kind of powerful. And I think that would be better than Omnislash too. I mean, I would get both for duels, right? And that's the only reason why I would get either one of them. But I feel like if I'm gonna get one of them purely for duels, Chaotic Offering is just better. Alright. There you go. We have this bad boy now. We'll see. In terms of items, first thing we want, of course, is just a replica Ricati. That way we get, you know, more splash, more AoE damage, which we're already pretty good at. Although, like, here's something that's important to keep in mind. We can take it easy, right? We're in no rush. We're in absolutely no rush. We can hang out here, we can chill, we can make sure we have all of the stuff we need. And that's just because marksmanship is such a naturally good ability that will give us this natural growth and power that we'll just be fine. 2 people are already dead. Are they dead or did they leave? No, you died. Wow, that is impressive. Admittedly, this round is a hard round. There's no way that Winter Wyvern died. Oh my god. Well, that's gonna be a rough one. Alright, so I can't win this, right? No, I just straight up cannot win this. I'll buy an Eagle Song because it spends all my money. Because, like, here's the thing. It's just you already have a Luminance. This guy has 3 times my money. This is just not happening. I can do this. You know, if I could somehow overpower this. But even that, you can see here, it's just Luminance. I need to keep attacking, so I keep the disarm going, but even that, it just doesn't make enough of a difference. That was entirely unwinnable. Well, sometimes that's just how it goes. We can skill marksmanship right now. I was originally planning on getting Chaotic Offering there, but we got an unlucky duel. But yeah.
Agreed.
Something like that? I don't know. I have no money to gamble with anyway. Yeah, we are not doing great on money. That's just, honestly, it's just a little bit of a problem right now. But I guess that's okay. Again, one of the nice things is we can really just take it easy for most of the early game here. Alright, stun coming out. Very good. I don't understand why this guy isn't just attacking. So, pop players are even less predictable. Okay. No, the Dark Willow had a very good shot at winning it. Of course, winning involves doing something. I'm not even saying anything specific, just anything at all. Why would you not buy an Aghanims? Oh my god, I don't know. I don't know. This Monkey King just lost all of my faith. The Monkey King had enough money to just get an Aghanims and just doesn't do it. This guy has literally only passive abilities and you aren't getting an Aghanims against it. I'm sorry, but like, what is wrong with you? Hey, Abandoned King 1, thank you very much for 9 months. Appreciate it. No cat equals no cat cam. Yes, no, there's no cat right now, so no cat cam. Still won. Made it a bit harder on yourself than it probably needed to be, but hey. So, we'll get ourselves Lucky Shot, right? Not Insatiable Hunger, Lucky Shot? Yeah, Lucky Shot. And just get more bands of Evan's skin to maximize my attack speed. Alright. Alright, we've got the disarm. Very good. And I just need to keep these attacks going. Right, I just gotta keep hitting because we disarm stuff. As long as we are disarming, I got jackpot. Well, it wasn't even that much money. What kind of pathetic jackpot was that? Alright, we have a replica Rakati though. Plus 10 agility, of course. Of course.
Yes.
3 people are already dead. Oh wow, she died too. Man, people died way earlier. If this was tournament, I would only have to survive for 1 more round and then we already made it. That's crazy. Yeah, no, there's no way this guy wins. There's just 0 chance. That's kind of insane. Alright. Alright. Okay, so multicast, lightnings, wind run. There's probably not an MKB, I would guess. I'm gonna go ahead and go bet on this one. For now, I mean, we're totally happy to just, like, chill here. Shoot stuff. Oh, this is just so convenient. I mean, like, our build just requires us to pay 0 attention, which is quite fantastic. Alright. Just kind of running around the place. Don't forget you have an elixir, if you ever want to consume that. Wind run and then elixir. Wind run and then elixir. Or just elixir right now. Okay. No multicasts. Nice. Very good. Very good. Okay, now I'm fighting against somebody I might be able to just, you know, kind of like overwhelm. You already have a butterfly. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'll just get a javelin instead. It gives me a little bit of true strike. It's not a crazy amount, but it's a little bit. And that's it. Got him. Nice. Look at that. Hey, Abandoned King 1, thank you so much. So much for the 100 bits. So, Onyx looking at Lifestealer. Well, what are we doing about that? I have to say, I feel like the Lifestealer can't really win this. But I don't know. I'm gonna be careful with that bet. No, and don't lock combining. Do the opposite of that. Alright, we have our butterfly, which is good. So that gives us a lot of power. And burning spear. Is it enough? Yes. Very good, very good. Still playing it safe, so we're not making too much money, but hey. We'll take it, right? Now this is kind of rough. So the problem here is that the ogre to win sort of heavily depends on kind of grinding your opponent down. And the Monkey King, you know, has healing. So I think that goes to the Monkey King. I would be very surprised if that ends up differently. Monkey King even going for a Monkey King bar, which is a very good item here. Actually quite clever. I gotta give, you know, give credit where credit is due. Does this hero still have cooldown reduction? Yeah, 30% cooldown reduction. Very good. Ooh, silence. Very good. Nice. Saved it for a good moment as well. We'll grab ourselves an MKB probably right now. Should we get that right now? We'll need it anyway. And it's a good damage item, right? So I don't think there's any problem with just getting that as early as we can. Cool. We'll get rid of this, obviously. I mean, this does nothing. And we'll get the Aim Claw. Hey! A Zeit in Hodoborel. I don't know what your name is, but thank you very much. Or Ace it in Hodobor. Thanks for the Twitch Prime, my guy. Yeah, I always try to pronounce the names, but that doesn't always work. Alright. So looking at this, we can't get the boomstick right now. I can probably just pick up like some smaller crits here. Just for a little bit of additional power. I mean, against this guy, our chances are looking minimal. I think they are better than they were before. By a very substantial amount. I needed disarm. No, I didn't get it. Yeah, that was what I needed, right? I needed to get the disarm immediately after the Abaddon ultimate was activated. But even then, you know, it just doesn't really work. I'm forced to attack to disable this guy, and I can't do that with the Borrowed Time and the Shadow Dance. It just doesn't really work. Okay, so here's the Lifestealer. Lifestealer, weird abilities, I have to say. Tusk also kind of strange. I can kind of get on board with the Tusk at least. I'm gonna say the Lifestealer wins this though. I don't know. I like Feast. I think Feast is just such a good ability. Alright, it's just a very powerful tool that can go a long way. Very good, look at that. Okay. Mana burn, you burned them out. Very good. Missing a lot of attacks. But, whew, this is gonna be out soon. That changes this fight dramatically. Right? Because now... Oh my god. Mana burn! Get him! Yes! Okay. Okay. Man, that was scary. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I just had to write a really quick message to somebody. And, ooh, yeah, but you just can't win, you know?
I've seen your stuff since 2015. About time I start giving you your due. Have fun.
Thank you so much, Telefian Prime. Thanks for the 2 months. I'm glad to still have you around, my friend. So, well, I mean, we're not really too successful if it comes to winning duels, but I think overall we're doing pretty well. Like, something we have going for us is we are very fast at clearing the ways. And then these two. There's detection here. There's plenty of protection. And it's all magic damage. So the... yeah. If the Tusk was level 25, that would be... It would be a little different. Because then there's always a chance of the Tusk just kind of scamming with permastun, right? Detection, come on, there you go, very good. And there goes that. Yeah, I felt pretty comfortable with that bat. Also has more marksmanship. And now we're really looking for any sort of powerful, I'll do a smaller bit here. Any sort of powerful abilities to replace our nonsense. The question is whether or not we want to do that right now, or if we're just happy to kind of like, you know, just go boomstick right now. I think boomstick right now seems okay. Can you use the cat cam, please? There's no cat in the room, that means no cat cam. Alright, as I've mentioned many times before, I don't like forcing the cats to be here if they don't want to be here. I don't think that would be very good for them. Right, something that's very important about cats in general is you gotta treat the cats with respect, right? If you're keeping a cat, keep the cat while caring for their wishes. And if you do that, then they'll be really friendly with you and they'll be really, you know, happy to spend time with you. But that does also mean that sometimes when they don't want to spend time with you, you just gotta respect that. That's just a part of it.
Way ahead of you.
Alright. Very good, look at that. Look at how clean that is. Yeah, as soon as that starts happening... No Aghanims yet. The burn damage. Yeah, it's a bit too much. Just a tad bit too much. This OD is having great duels here, honestly. Very good opportunities given to the OD. What do we have here? Look, this kind of nonsense can work. I don't think it works against somebody that's just got so many resources though. Alright? Is so rich. Like, you can pull nonsense against heroes that you have, like, an even or even just slightly less money than them. But against somebody that is nearly doubling your net worth, it's just asking for a lot. So what are you using here? You've got Overcharge. That is interesting. You can see that the Elder Titan has a lot of health regen. But yeah, like this very grindy fight. No, you can't. You're not winning that. You can't win it. I mean, the dream was alive, but it wasn't meant to be. Okay, so looking at this, I think we actually want to keep everything we have. I'm just going to go ahead and... Well, why don't I drop this right now? And I just get myself another butterfly, actually. Because this guy doesn't have an MKB. No MKB means easy fight for me, right? Wait, I shouldn't even summon this. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think summoning these would actually have made... decreased my chances of winning that fight. Because then the Lifestealer can splinter into the golems and heal off of those as well. And you do have summoning power in this mode, even if you don't have any talents for it. I'm gonna say you win. And I'm willing to put a lot of money on that. Oh yeah. God. We're so strong. Oh, there's the Aghanims. But Aghanims is actually not that useful against the Zelda Titan. Because, first of all, Aghanims doesn't break away Flesh Heap Intelligence. Oh. Battle Trance? Oh my god. Never mind. No, my money. My money. No, I'm a sad boy.
Onward.
Why are the lobbies getting filled so fast? I'm trying for Monster Hunter in one game and everyone seems to be so fast. People are just quick. Alright? So, one of the big tricks that people use that if you don't use it, you're probably not going to be able to join that quickly. Is that people are already refreshing the lobby password before the lobby's even hosted. Let's get this and let's see what we get. Ha! Interesting. Chrono is very good, so is Reincarnation. Probably Chrono? I think Chrono is probably better. Right? That just kind of gives us that little bit of juice that we're looking for. No, I don't really care about Blur. Oh, nice. Very good disarm. Doesn't really matter, but very good. Definitely very good. Okay, so this guy can do absolutely nothing if this man ever buys a freaking... This monkey buys a freaking Aghanims. No I'm not gonna bet. I don't know. I don't know how this Monkey King still hasn't gotten an Aghanims. It's just baffling to me. I mean, it's somehow still good enough, because Infernal Blade is just that broken. But you could make your life so much easier by just getting one of those juicy Aghanims. Anyhow. Yeah, if you want to join the lobbies, there's really no secret to it other than being quick. But there are some secrets to being quick, right? There's like certain things you can do, there's like some strategies you can employ to kind of increase your chances. And one of the big ones is to just kind of spam the button ahead already, right? Just like be already kind of like trying to get in before the lobby is even hosted. Alright, the Infernal Blade, Shadow Dance, and what's it called? The bad Juju? Yeah, there's some serious power over there. Oh no. Okay, nah, it's fine though. Right? Shadow Dance? Shadow Dance! God, this Monkey King. I am baffled by what this Monkey King is managing to do here. I'm gonna go ahead and... Actually, right now, I think we just keep everything we have. We upgrade this, and we need to get rid of this eventually. But I think for this duel, this is the build we have is going to give us a really good shot at winning it, and that's why we should prioritize. Right, there we go, very good. And now we can think about replacing stuff. The immediate thing that we want to do first is get rid of this though, right? And just get ourselves a Satanic. Good. And now we need to start thinking about replacing our abilities. I think the order here is probably replace Chaotic Offering first. I don't know, something like that. Okay. OD. I like OD's build a lot, but I don't know. They both actually have about even amount of survivability. So, well then, let's see.
Death comes silent.
God, so strong. It's just, marksmanship is really one of those things where it doesn't ever slow down in its strength, right? It just keeps getting stronger and stronger and stronger as the game goes along. A lot of abilities that are good, they get weaker as the game moves forward, right? They become less powerful. I got 5,000 gold for betting like 200. Who's the best? We definitely don't want Chaotic Offering here. Let's see if we can maybe find something a bit better. Exorcism, let's go. It's not better. Invisibility, okay. Disarm, very good, got it. Whoo. Juicy, but we made it. Let's get rid of Exorcism. And we get nothing. Okay, that's disappointing. Yeah, right now, we're just kind of going to try to optimize the build we have. Maledict. Maledict is good. Maledict is a very, very good ability.
Onward.
The question is, does it work for what we are doing here? I don't know. I feel like Maledict is so good that it doesn't really matter if it works for what you're doing here. You just make it work, right? You get Maledict and you then just make it work. You change your build for it to work. We can also still get rid of the, what's it called, the Insatiable Hunger, which is really just not that good an ability. It's not terrible, it's just not great. It's not really what we're looking for. Oh, this Astral Imprisonment is nice. I don't know if it makes a difference though. I'm gonna say this Monkey King. I don't know. I keep betting against the Monkey King and I keep getting it wrong. If only the Monkey King had an Aghanim's. That's true, actually. I would have lost that last fight if Monkey King had an Aghanim's. Isn't that kind of wild? So, I think we definitely kind of just replace Insatiable Hunger right now. And we get nothing. Good. That's exactly what I was looking for. This is not a good ability, but I guess we'll use it. Okay, boss time. Fervor with Splinter. It's not really that useful now, is it? We'll be hitting things left and right. Cancelling the Fervor stacks. No. Fervor is not going to be any good for us. Alright. Maledict. You know, with Octarine Core, we can actually keep Maledict up 100% of the time. Because we already have inbuilt 30% cooldown reduction. Oh, and then we get a Spell Prism? That's actually kind of an interesting idea. I mean, I don't really need a Satanic. Right? I can sell this and just get an Octarine instead. Now, really quick. Maledict, not actually affected by Spellarm, right? I know it doesn't say it on the ability, but it's just generally not affected by spell amp. Or do I have that wrong? I assume that the 28 damage it deals, right? That is affected by spell amp. What I assume isn't affected by it is the lost health burst damage. That portion I think is not affected. You guys are saying it is affected? Okay, I guess we'll have to figure that out. Alright. So. Okay, it's fine. We'll do this, run away, and then clean it up. So, Nail's gonna test it. Thank you, Nail. That's the kind of science we need here. Good scientist right here. Not gonna just make a statement, but we'll test it. Very good, thank you. Looks like this guy. I don't know. This guy's just stronger.
Arrow, find your target.
Good. I mean, right now we're doing totally fine with what we have, so we don't really need to change anything. I mean, yes, we could replace the gun, and I mean, probably want to get rid of refraction. That's actually something we can already do. Like, we're never ever keeping refraction. Well, we're never keeping any of that either. Yeah, this last ability is it's not playing along, honestly. This is all a bunch of nonsense. I can see the value of Primal Roar. Should just get Roar. Or Spike Carapace. No, Spike Carapace is probably better.
Good enough.
Right, I can see that being good. Alright, very good. We'll go ahead and cast this. Nah, it's not enough. Yeah. As soon as that one Inferno Blade hit came out. Why would you bet against, like, for me? That is wild, dude. Come on. How am I gonna win this? I have, like, nothing. It uses the normal dollar behavior, so presumably it is affected by spell amp. That doesn't say anything. Normal dollar behavior doesn't mean that things are necessarily working the way they are described. Right? Like, if your argument for, well, I don't know how it works, but based on consistency in normal Dota, then, oh my god. Consistency in normal Dota? What is that? I've never heard of that. That's a bunch of nonsense. Okay, Inferno Blade here. Do you have an Aghanims yet? What is wrong with you? Still, you still should be fine. You should be. Why is this guy not buying an Aghanims?
I shall meet
What am I missing? Did the Aghanims suddenly become bad? You get nerfed? Like, I don't know. What's wrong? Aghanims is such a good ability. God, now he loses. Can you check it with ult key? No. It doesn't work that way. Like, with ult, yes, it says it's amped, right? But if I hold ult, then a lot of stuff that isn't amped says it's amped. Although I currently do not have an example of this. No, I don't understand how this happens. Like, how do you just refuse to buy Aghanims with Inferno Blade? I mean, if you don't want the Inferno Blade, give it to me. I'll gladly take it. I just have a bunch of bullshit that doesn't do anything. Oh, well, that's actually a good ability. Well, now that is actually kind of good.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, I can live with that.
I go in silence.
So. And here's what we do. We throw that in as they come running at you. That's what I tried to do earlier, and then runs top, you know? Who does that? Who does that? No, no, no. You come running at me. So where's our scientist at anyway? Where's Nail the scientist? Dr. Nail. Nail PhD. Where's Nail? I'm struggling, alright. Oh god. Is it too much science? Is it too difficult an experiment? Do you need more funding, Nail? Everybody, give Nail some power. Alright? What is the little... What emote can we spam to give Nail some power? Just spam balmy tea. That's a good one. Spam balmy tea. That's a good one. Spam balmy tea to give Nail some power. Some science power. That's our scientist emote. It's a very good one. Oh, you have dispersion now? Look, this Monkey King, I don't understand this Monkey King. I don't understand what's going through the head there. This is all a bit much for me. I'm but a simple man who believes you should buy Aghanim's if you have Infernal Blade. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Nail, I hope you have some power now. Take our energy and channel it into your science.
Agreed.
Okay. I mean, this is all very clean. So, Roshan, so I think what we gotta do though is like we toss you, right, and we get a Bloodthorn. That always happens. Bloodthorn has like no cooldown here anyway, and we can always just reapply this. So like this Maledict will never run out, so it's just infinite damage. And Roshan is dead. So what are we getting? Trident? I think we get Mirror Shield. Because against creeps, we still want to keep the Spell Prism, right? And against heroes, Mirror Shield is totally amazing and the best option. Hey, Puff Poldy! Thanks for the 30 months, my friend. Appreciate it very much. So this seems probably like the best option there. And then we need to figure out what we do next. I mean, I feel like at this stage our entire...
Hope everyone are fine in this hard times. Smile.
Thank you very much, Slotsma. I hope so too. I'm sure everybody's doing okay. No, but I think the main thing we're looking for is survivability, right? I don't know.
Good enough.
Okay, hello. Whew. A little bit scary. So I can't just sell this, right, instead of using it? Huh. So, we'll get a Moon Shard. Because we do have that kind of money right now. And...
Feel my cold embrace.
he gets amped. Wait, no, hello. Are we okay? What's happening? No! No! Don't do it, Dota! Don't do it! No! Come back! Oh no. Oh no. Let's hope we can reconnect. I think we are fine. I did get out Maledict, and against the smaller monkeys, our hero should be able to handle it. So I highly doubt that we would lose or, You know, even losing edges. I'm more worried about our ability to reconnect. I don't know if we'll be able to. Let's just... Come on, pray with me, everyone. Pray with me. But you know what? I'm glad I set up that little slideshow in the back. You know, like where instead of like when it crashes, instead of just going to a black screen, now we go to the Chroma loading screens. Isn't that nice? Doesn't that just feel nicer? Hey, look at that. We're back. All right. Didn't even lose an ad. Just didn't lose anything. Very good. Well, I'm ready. I can't resume. So, we want to get what? Huh. Is this gun actually useful? You want a crown of Dominator? No, that's not useful. Multiple people DC'd. Oh, did they? Well, that guy didn't. Okay. I can't delay the round, right? I don't think we actually want this gun. I think we want Star Force to max out our Maledict. And somebody said Lightnings. I think Lightnings wouldn't actually be that good. Don't really think we need Lightnings. Do I keep Chronosphere? Alright, we do this. Just a little bit of damage here is all we need. Yeah, it does feel like it gets amped. Right, Maledict definitely feels like it's getting amped. I don't think we need this boomstick. We can get rid of that. And what does that leave us with? I really don't know about this Chronosphere. I mostly have it for duels, but like... It's just not that good against creeps. That's like the big problem there.
Agreed.
I can get rid of monk. I can get rid of this. I also need to use this more actively. Because it's actually very, very good. And very easily, like, keeps me alive for a very long time. With the feast. Right? Like, that's mostly the combination that does it. It's all about feast. I could just get some more agility. I think Chrono gotta go. And Monkey King Bar probably should go for Shiva's Guard. Like so. And then, no. Ah, I don't know. I don't know.
Blight, frost.
Maybe we should just build agility now, you know? Alright, we group everything up. We do that. We cast this on ourselves to keep us safe. We can recast this. Very good. What would be better than Chrono? Abaddon Ultimate. Shadow Dance probably. Arctic Burn. It's actually quite a lot. Like any sort of bashing ability. Yeah, I think actually there's quite a lot that's better than Chronosphere. So we should probably try and find that.
Yes.
The Psalm's huge against creeps. Oh, we cannot get rid of Lucky Shot. Lucky Shot is amazing. I think the only ability that is like worth even considering swapping out at this stage is Chronosphere. Okay. No, I'm happy to just sit here and attack because I'm just applying disarm, you know. At this point, we attack so quickly that, ooh, never mind. Damn it! Yeah, Chrono didn't even help that much there. Oh, Chemical Rage. That's fun. That's a fun one. Now we have way more attack speed. Like an absolutely ludicrous amount of attack speed. I mean, I don't think this is actually like necessarily the best ability. This is not what we want to end up with. Wait, I have permanent Chemical Rage. Oh, never mind. Never mind. So I'm not too excited about Chemical Rage. I am very excited about a 100% uptime Chemical Rage though. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we just keep it at that. And now we just buy some agility probably. We get agility, right? We don't get intelligence. Right? We just want to keep increasing our attack speed. Yeah. Although I think our plan for winning duels is to just not win duels and just hope everybody else dies to creeps first. You already have max attack speed? No, in this mode, max attack speed is way higher. Like, you can see we are attacking way quicker than you would ever be able to in a game of normal Dota. So, no, we do not have maximum attack speed. It's 2000? Yeah, so we are not even close to maximum attack speed, honestly. I know it says 1700, but that's based on Chemical Rage. Right? Chemical Rage attack speed is not normal attack speed. Our normal attack speed is 1000. So we still have quite a lot to go. So we can get a lot more attack speed. Alright. I'm happy to have a fight against creeps right now. This is perfect. We have one more Aegis we can lose. And which we probably will lose. To a duel. Okay, that sucks, but that's okay. Alright, we got that. Very good. All about Maledict, all about Disarm. Oh, the Titan is dead. Nice. Okay, good. Whew. Is this better than Spell Prism? It's not better than Spell Prism, right? I mean, Apex is essentially like, you know, I just bought an Apex. It's actually not even that good, really. No, I think the most value we can get out of Apex is just selling it. Spell Prism is just a better ability here, or a better item. So one of the things that, I don't know, we don't actually, I don't know how much longer this is going to work. Feels like our damage output is just not quite there. I think we should replace Chemical Rage. As fun as it is to have this much attack speed, it's actually not really helpful. I think Chemical Rage has to go. Okay, that's nothing. I need a Basher. Okay, this is also nothing. But I can use Fate's Edict with no cooldown. Which might be fun. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, there's this nonsense. I mean, we're just gonna lose this. Right? There's no winning here. No. No, we sell... I think we sell the Mirror Shield. It's actually not that useful against the OD. And I kind of need the money, so I'll sell all of this. And I need to find something better than Fate's Edict. Untouchable is a consideration. March doesn't do anything.
Pride of the drow.
I think our main strategy here is going to just be to outlive.
To battle.
Right? We're just gonna try to survive and that the OD dies to creeps.
Feel the bite of frost.
And this gives us a ton more survivability against creeps. We're like super safe against them now. What we need mostly against the OD is we need a dual item set. Right, we need an item set that is specifically designed for dueling. That's how we can win. So that's what we should be spending our money on. Right, stuff like BKB and such. This round is actually one of the harder ones, I think, this late in the game. Not because it's like necessarily a particularly hard round. I don't think that at all. It's mostly because at this stage, builds tend to be very single target based. So you can take down the big creeps, because that tends to be the problem. And, you know, you take down the big creeps, but then you... you die to the small ones. And, yeah. Oh, man. I don't know. We could also just hope for a bash. Alright, well, here's what we're gonna do. We'll get BKB. Right? We need a BKB. And we replace this like so. And then we probably just get this. Damn it. Keep disarming. What? I just got freaking one shot, dude.
My sentiments as well.
I thought I would at least be able to take one hit. No. Alright. No, we're not gonna be able to take even one hit today. Alright. No. The one hit life. Well, we got second. I have little beef with second. Right? Top 5, that's right. That's what we're looking at. That's what we're aiming for. Onyx, the boss from our lobby, doesn't count. That's true. Onyx is the only player like that beat me, and Onyx isn't a puppy. Onyx isn't a puppy at all, and I crushed all of the puppies. All right. So we'll count that as a win. Well, get rid of some of your crap, dude. It's a bit wild that I got one shot, but honestly speaking, it's just... Arcane Orb is so freaking powerful. Right? It does so much damage. It's pure... It's just a crazy strong ability. So... Yeah. I'm not too surprised that we weren't able to take that hit. It does feel kind of bad though. Raven's got, instead of going for an invisibility, what I was hoping for is that I would be able, like, I don't know if you guys saw, but I actually had activated my invisibility towards the end there. It's just the OD hit me before the fate time was over. And I was kind of hoping I could use my invisibility to just, because I just needed a moment right? I didn't need a lot of time. I just needed like 5-6 seconds so I can get the distance I need from the BKB and then, you know, start disarming again. I should have just activated my... Oh, there you go. I should have just activated my... what's it called? I'm forgetting it right now. Invisibility like a second earlier. That would have been fine. I could have also gotten a refresh instead, which, thinking about it now, probably would have been the smarter idea. Right? I think getting the refresher, so I can go BKB, refresher, another BKB, probably would have been better, but, you know, sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. Let's just call it that. Alright. Anyway. As always, we are waiting to see if anybody can get past... What are we looking at? Round 86 is the current record? Or is it 85? I'm not sure. But yeah, that build was not good enough. Alright. Well then. I think overall... feeling pretty good about it. I mean, here's the thing. I could have just taken Slaughter Bash at the beginning and been Avena. And it would have been so much easier. Honestly, my life would have been so much easier. Because there's a really good chance of getting marksmanship with Drow range, alright? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to do a rating on the video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.